And he can move stuff with his mom. That's in a wheelchair. He has like.
Okay, guys, let's focus for me. After I've gotten my paper,
He's going to glue it.
we are going
To glue it.
get rid of this.
Okay.
All right, so the main thing I want to really talk about once I get these glued in, I like to think of each three sets in a number. So each three numbers as a family. Nick. And they live in a house. Okay? This first family has three people in the family. Okay? So everybody have their houses? All right, you need something to write with so you can see and fill this out with me. So when you're looking at a number, this first place is what place? What's the name of this place? The ones. So I want you to go into this box and I want you to write ones. And I'm going to do it kind of diagonal so I can fit it. Ones. That's the ones place. Quickly, buddy. Fall behind. Quick, quick, quick. You got it, Cam? All right, Cam, do you know what place comes next to the ones? The tens place. All right. And then Claire, do you know the next one? Hundreds. So if I said to you, this is a family, and there are three people in the family, and their name is ones, tens, hundreds. It might be the same as a family where I might say Bob, Jane, Mary. They're in this family. In this first family, the ones, the tens, and the hundreds, they are not very formal in that family. They don't even tell you their last name. Nope, not right now. They don't even tell you their last name. So when you meet them, they just say, oh, hey, I'm Bob. Hey, I'm Mary. Hey, I'm the ones place. Hey, I'm the tens place. Hey, I'm the hundreds place. And you do not have to say or even know their last name. So if you're in this family and I ask you what place it is, all you have to say is the one word. Ones, tens, hundreds. Now, right next door to them is another family. Every single time there are three numbers together, they stay together in that family. And guess what goes between them to say, okay, we're going to the next house. We're going to the next family. What do we have to put every time there are three numbers?
A digit?
It's called a comma. So in between your houses, you need to have a comma because this is three spaces or three places. Every time there's three places, we need a comma. Now, in a minute, I'm going to tell you that comma is to remind you of something really, really, really important. That comma says to you, stop. There's a job to do. And I'm getting ready to tell you what that job is. Okay, this first family, all you have to know is their first name. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. You don't have to know their last name. The next family, they get a little more formal. You have to say their last name. They're like, my name's not just Bob. My name's Bob White. You have to know my whole name. In this family, they have the same first names. So guess what's going to go in these boxes? Ones, tens, hundreds. So we have the exact same first name. So because you're in this family, now you have to know their last name. Thousands. Good job. So on the roof, I'm going to put thousands. That's their last name. So if I were at Claire's house, Millard would be on the roof. And I'm not allowed to just say Claire. I have to say Claire Millard. Now, if she was in this house, I'm just using her first name, Claire. As soon as I move to this next house, these next three numbers, I have to say the last name. Thousands. So this place right here is the ones place, but if you don't say the last name, you're wrong. So this is the ones, thousands place. In fact, you don't even need the S. What's this place? 10. What's the last name? 10,000s place. What's this place? 100. Oh, you got to say the last name. Thank you, Cam. We are in this house. If you don't say the last name, you're acting like you're in this house where you don't have to say it. What's this place? What's this place? 1,000. This is the ones place. This you have to say the last name. 1,000s. Okay? Nick, what's this place? What's this one? Good. Cam, what's this one? Very nice job. So when you have three numbers together, it's like they're in their own little house. Every time you have three numbers together, you're going to have a ones, a tens, and a hundreds. The first group of three numbers, you don't need a last name. As soon as you move to the next group, you have to say their last name. And guys, in third grade, this is as far as we're going to go. We're going to go up to 6 digits. However, I'd like to show you something. You don't have to write this one down, but watch. Numbers are infinite, right? So every time there's a group of three numbers, there has to be a comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3. Every single time, this is ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. So how in the world am I going to tell the difference if it's just 1, tens, hundreds over and over again? What do we have to say once we get past this first family? We have to say the last name. So look, this one doesn't have a last name. You can just say ones, tens, hundreds. That's all you have to say. Uh-oh, I've moved to the next group of three. This one is the thousands family. So it's 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. This family we're not going to do in third grade, but I want to show it to you. Their last name is
1 billion.
Millions. 1 millions, 10 million, 100 million. The next one
is billions.
And it keeps going.
Billions.
So every single time you're going to have the same first names over and over and over again. What are they? 1, 10, 100. 1, 10, 100. 1, 10, 100. You have to learn the last names. Okay? All right. So we're going to just do one now and then we'll take a break. I'm back on my houses. All right. I'm going to write a number and I want you to write it with me, okay? So I'm going to take my line and I'm going to draw it across here to give myself my first number. So our first number is going to go across this top row. You got it? Good job, Bella. You got it, Cam? Yeah, Nick's doing it for me. Okay, I'm going to start and I'm going to just write the number. The number is going to be, in the 100,000s place, there's going to be a 3. Good. In the 10,000s place, there's going to be a 7. In the 1,000s place, there's going to be a 4. What do I have to have here? It has to be a comma. Every time there's 3 numbers, that means you're going to a new family. In the regular hundreds place, I don't need a last name, there's going to be a 5. In the tens place, there's a 2. And in the ones place, let's do a 6. All right, now here's the magic trick to reading a number. First, you go inside the house and you read the entire number.
Like 4.
Then you say the last name. All right, guys, so look. You ready, Nick? I go inside the house. and I read whatever number is inside the house. Nick, what number is inside the house? All of them together. What is that number? All of them together. What's this number right here?
Oh, I know. 374.
Okay, so inside the house, do you agree there's the number 374?
Yes.
Okay, so let's all say it. 374, comma says stop, say my last name. If you skip that comma and don't say the last name, you're not going to get the number right. So go into the house, say the number, 374. Yes. Now go into the house, 526. Do me a favor too. Don't ever say and. In 4th grade, when you start using decimals,
I know.
the word and is for decimals. So we need to get in the habit right now. Don't say and. All right, let's do it one more time together. Inside the house, 374,000. Yes, I can see you all going, wait a second, I see a comma. I've got to say the last name. 374,526. Excellent, excellent job. Good. All right, so in a little bit, we're going to write some more numbers, and I'm going to ask you some questions like, well, let me ask you one really fast. What digit is in the 10,000s place? Claire? 7. 7 is a digit. Now, there's a totally different question if I asked you, what is the value of the 7? What is that 7 worth? Do you know what it is? It's worth 7 10,000s. So here's how I would figure that out. I would write the 7. How many places are after the 7? 4. So I need 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, comma. 70,000. We'll talk some more about that. So that there's a big difference between what is the digit, that's just telling me the number, and what is the value. How much is that number worth? Right? Let me see some eyes on me and thumbs up. Yes? Okay, let's make our place value monsters. Let's see.